Here we go. All right. We are live. And I can hear myself. Perfect. All right, I'm just going to do a sound test real quick and we'll get into it. Sounds pretty good. Oh, actually, I want to test this mic. How's this? All right, we're going to go with this. I switched desks recently, so I'm trying to figure out the best way for everything. All right, maybe it'll be this here. Test. 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 That's better. All right, guys. Welcome, everyone. I wanted to just do a live stream. It's been a while, and I'm in between my trading for the day and just kind of catching up on current event things, I guess. I don't really look at the news too much, but I do know there's some stuff going on with outside of the Trump trial. And for those of you who haven't already subscribed to my Substack, it's free. Of course, any donation is always appreciated, but it's free for anyone to read, to learn about the cards and the patterns that exist for us. So I wrote in my Substack a little while ago about Trump's legal karma this year, and our legal karma is in our Mars period of the year, and that's how you can see how you're going to fare basically in the court system. So, I wrote about Trump's legal karma because he has the strongest legal, well, it's not the strongest like in this position, but the Queen of Hearts is still really good. Like when you displace the Queen of Hearts, you get the King of Spades is your Mars card for the year. I'll just show you with the spreads. So this Queen of Hearts, her Mars card, Mercury, Venus, Mars, King of Spades, most powerful card in the deck. Really good for your legal stuff. So yeah, he's not displacing it, but he does have her here still, which is nice. The Six of Diamonds and Mars is going to offer just a fair result. Whether that's good or bad for him, it'll just be fair. It'll be just. So, like looking at that, that's not too bad of legal cards. He's currently, his other legal cards, Nine of Spades, Eight of Hearts, Two of Diamonds. So the Nine of Spades is not great in Mars. That could definitely be disappointing endings, difficult lawsuits, so that definitely is going to represent some difficulties. But he has the Eight of Hearts here, which generally is going to help you overcome any of that and like make you really persuasive in social groups, public, like you'll just be good with groups of people and charming and be able to get your way. Two of Diamonds, maybe there's some partnership where he has to pay something, but it's with the Ten of Spades. So Ten of Spades is successive work, so he should be okay. He has the Eight of Diamonds underneath here, so I'm not too concerned about that Nine of Spades. His decadent ruler, he has a Queen of Clubs and the Four of Diamonds, so the Queen of Clubs in Mars can make him kind of like, actually, it could make women a problem for him at this time. Or it could like represent aggressive and quick-tempered women in this period. So he's just gotta like be careful not to poke the bear a little bit too much. Queen of Clubs she's a Mercury Mars card of the spread, so she's a little quick-tempered. This is right here. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Mercury row. And the Four of Diamonds, financial protection in Mars. That's a great card to have. That's going to overcome any difficulties. And then the Queen of Spades is going to represent like self-mastery in this period. So self-mastery internally for him. Able to master his work, his emotions, any lifestyle thing really. He might also, again, like the Queen of Spades could represent women in this spot that represent a difficulty for him. So difficulty with women, which it's not a surprise with why he's in court. It's usually an older woman, though. And I'm not sure who's presiding or whatever, but maybe it's an older woman. So he has that 4 of diamonds, financial protection. And then for like some more clues, currently he's in his Neptune period. He has financial protection in his birth card spread, Ace of Spades, 4 of diamonds. The Ace of Spades can bring about secrets, can bring up secrets, uncover them. It could be the beginning of a new job for him. And he ends the year with, I mean, he should be feeling that now, like at home or very satisfied with his life, his job, just life in general. This is a satisfaction card. 7 of clubs could be challenging in Neptune. You know, we might like face pessimism or worry over problems that like might not even exist. But then again, he has the 4 clubs right there. You know, 4 clubs is going to be satisfaction of the mind. Happy outcomes, satisfactory outcomes, contentment in some way. This Ace of Hearts is, so Jack of Hearts, Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts results is usually like a new, like the birth of a child. Could be a new love. It's a child. It's a, you know, if you're in the position, usually it could be that, you know, your wife is pregnant or there's a childbirth. But it could also mean for him like some self-love. The Ace of Hearts is all about self and love and bringing forth new love. So we'll see what that means for him. This is an interesting one. Queen of Spades, Pluto. So the Queen of Spades and Pluto is going to be challenging for him. It could represent, again, an older woman being a challenge for him and having to pay his debts. Settling debts, settling financial obligations that are either owed to him or that he owes. The result card's usually pretty good, but I mean, of course, you know, if he has an issue with this older woman in Pluto, or with some of his own self-mastery, it's going to cause him to have to pay some money. He has a 9 of diamonds underneath there. That's a financial loss. That's a financial disappointment. So, you know, I did, you know, despite his karma being okay legally for the year, except for this 9 of Spades. 4 of Spades. Ace of Hearts, 9 of Clubs. Disappointment. 9 of Diamonds. Financial loss. Oh, so it'll be interesting to see. Go one period ahead to his next birthday. He'll be in a Venus year. He'll be in a Venus year with the 3 of Clubs, Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Diamonds is a new job, by the way. 10 of Hearts in the public arena, success in the public arena. Changing from the home, perhaps, for work. 10 of Spades. Seven of Hearts could be betrayal in Venus, usually. Abandonment. Unfaithful friends or lovers. So there's some type of disappointment there, but he has an Ace of Diamonds in Venus. Venus is like a mini Jupiter. It's usually pretty good for you. Could also represent him making a lot of money, like from home or in the arts or with women. And he has the King of Diamonds there to support that in the Law of 5. Which is going to just help him acquire money or goods or things of material value. That's a 7-year spread, by the way, on the yearly time frame. Just taking a look real quick at some of his cards here in his birth spread. He has a 9 of spades displacement next year. That usually indicates endings of lifestyle. Maybe it'll be the end of him running for president again. End of a job, end of a career. It's some type of ending. End of life. Let's see. When you have the 9 of spades in that position, it's definitely some completion or ending. And then if you're looking health-wise, you want to look for a 6 of spades, 9 of spades combination, which I don't see here. That's pretty deadly, but it's not there. Displacing the 3 of hearts. Indecision in between two things, he loves. He has a 10 of hearts. We went through that. The 10 of hearts, public success, recognition. In November, content heart, satisfaction, Jack of spades, the thief card. That's right after the elections. 9 of clubs and Saturn, disappointing endings, having to let go of ideas that no longer serve you. The 7 of diamonds, when it's in Pluto, generally refers to your relationship with money and not feeling like you don't have enough. So perhaps he has some financial outlays or challenging financial themes, getting sued again this year. When it results in the Jack of spades, it gives you creativity, like in the arts and creative pursuits. It should give you some spiritual discipline. But that's also the thief or the ripoff card. Alright, in his decadent ruling spread, his 9 of clubs spread, he has a 3 of diamonds next year, karma. Indecision between 2 jobs, 2 things he values. Jack of spades here again. He has a lot of Jack of spades. I don't know, with these cards, I don't see him winning the election. I mean, he just doesn't have anything that, like, shows him rising, like a 9 of diamonds in a good position, or a 9 of hearts in a Jupiter position. 9 of clubs maybe could help, but that's really like universal knowledge and being supported by you teaching others or inspiring others. And when you give to them, you get back all the goods, and that's how you become rich, like internally. I mean, it also means that it's going to be easier for him to let go of like outworn ideas or old ways of thinking. So lots of 9s, like these 2 9s are here. There's a 9 here. The elections are in his Mars period, so I should probably look more at that, but I'm thinking that it's going to take a few days and then boom, we figure it out around then. I mean, 8 of clubs and 10 of hearts is good, and 5 of diamonds would be like a change in business location. It could be aggressive too, or like an impatient change. So alright, we're looking there. 10 of hearts is the party card. You could overdo it in Mars and party too much, or be socially in the middle of everything. So he has a king of diamonds there, so that doesn't look too bad. Ace of diamonds, new job, or like new ways of making money aggressively. 6 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds, 2 of spades, 2 of clubs. I don't know, still not sold. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for him. It'll be interesting to see what comes for Actually, if all of his legal stuff, I'm just trying to like look on YouTube now. So it's like closing arguments today. I'm seeing closing arguments are underway. Weekly today. What are his cards? He's in his Saturn day today. It's gonna be hard for him. 5 8 2 eights. That's not too bad. 5 of spades and Saturn's gonna. It's gonna be like health issues, but it could just be like other challenges as well. You know, like any movement or travel in Saturn is difficult, or change. So these changes just bring harm. But he does have these 2 eights here: power of work, power of making money. So that's good. But sometimes the 8 of diamonds means you have a lot of money to give because you made a lot, or vice versa. 7 of hearts and Saturn, disappointing ending. 6 of diamonds, karmic financial payback. And look, with the 2 of hearts, it's could be because of a relationship. Decadent ruling card. He has that 6 of diamonds again. It'll still be interesting to see what happens. I mean, 6 of diamonds you think is just you having to pay your financial debts, and maybe he's going to have to do that. We'll see. I also wanted to look at Diddy. He's been in the news again. Let me look up to see. Top story. Someone explains why he thinks Diddy is going to prison. This was, I remember the video. You know what's funny? They said that video about Diddy came out it was from March of 2016. March of 2016. He was in his Mars period. And he's a 3 of diamonds, 2 of hearts, 7 of diamonds. Just pulling up my other spreads here. Diddy's a 3 of diamonds, 2 of hearts, 7 of diamonds, 9 of spades. Whew, man. It's a lot of cards for him. I'm just taking a look at them right now. I'm wondering if his like domination issues are going to be because of his decadent ruler, the 9 of spades. They have power issues with the King of Hearts. They have domination issues as their first karma card is the King of Hearts, and bullies or overpowers others, so that's something for him to learn in this life. 9 of hearts with the 7 of diamonds could be a victim card. The 6 of hearts too, like the 6 of hearts is the law of love. It's the peacemaker card, the love karma card. They're here to bring peace. But when it's in your first karma, it's a lot more difficult. So you might be playing the low side of that. The 6s are great competitors, fighters, but they reap what they sow, you know. So, all right, let us look at some of these spreads here. March of 2016. Birth card. I'm looking for like an ace of spades or power issues. Let's see, like 10. I mean, he could be overdoing it in 10, but usually that's through his work. He has his karma card in his Mars period when this happened. I don't know. I don't see anything terrible for him during that time. Where's yearly cards? 6 of clubs. Six of Hearts karma. He had his karma card all year. That's kind of interesting. So he had this Six of Hearts karma, and then he also had a Six of Hearts here, and that is his first karma card that I just went through. So that's something to kind of take a look at. I mean, to consider, you know. But I don't know, you don't really see, like, the Six of Diamonds are the ones like OJ's card that can really get fiery, but I guess all sixes can. Two of Hearts, Queen of Spades, no. Oh, he had the King of Hearts karma right there. Okay, so in this year, he's displacing the King of Hearts and the Six of Hearts, so some domination issues there, you know, so maybe that's why, actually, in the same spread, too. But he has the 10 and the 4. You just wouldn't think that it's going to be that big of an issue for him. Okay, so anyway, let's go to today. For today, he's currently in his Jupiter period. Doubt bad things are going to happen in Jupiter for him. He has an 8 of Spades he can overcome. 6 of Diamonds in Jupiter. You would expect that he gets debts paid back to him, or like good financial karma, especially in Jupiter. He also has that at the end of the year as well. Eight of Hearts in Jupiter. I mean, that's really good for social success and charm. 10 of Hearts is a party card, so maybe he'll be in the... Well, he is in the press now, so... You know, 10 of Hearts is the actor's card, the entertainer card. He is an entertainer, he's just... And they're entertaining people with this story, I guess. The 9's not great. It is a vertical card, though, but in Jupiter, it usually means endings will be easier. So there's got to be some end of lifestyle for him coming, or it's already arrived. King of Clubs in Jupiter, great card to have. There is a 7 of Spades underneath it, which would, you know, you got to be maybe use the spiritual side of the 7 of Spades, which is to let go of control, let go of attachments. 2 Diamonds, 3 of Clubs. 3 of Clubs usually could see them worrying, but there's usually financial success with creativity. King of Diamonds, 8 of Hearts. So his cards look fine. I don't know if they say someone thinks he's going to go to jail. Let's see. Is anything coming of it? He apologized. He's sorry. Just reading through an article. Doesn't seem like anything's going to really happen. Ongoing legal issues. Let's see. The cases are active. His houses were raided. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see... His year ends with an 8 of Hearts there. He'll have to keep the faith, like, positively. That's his Pluto for the year, challenging him. Try to stay happy. Fill up your cup of what you love. He may have a challenge moving this year or traveling. 4 of Clubs, satisfied mind. 10 of Hearts, success socially, party card. 6 of Diamonds again, settling some outstanding debt. And with the Jack of Clubs, like, they have freedom issues. When it's in Pluto, you could have like issues with creativity, issues with leading a double life because it is a Jack. So maybe that's coming to light. I'm not entirely sure. just like in his current scenario. Like what happens usually when you have a jack here is you don't get away with being dishonest, especially if it's jack of clubs. Jack of clubs. Jack of clubs is right here. What's its karma? The jack of diamonds. Okay. And so it gives it like this double jack effect, this double life effect. And they're very creative with their words, these jack of clubs. They could be a little dishonest, take both sides of an argument, but when it's in Pluto, you kind of get caught up. So maybe that's what's happening here. So anyway, his cards don't look too bad. And he has that with him until his next birthday in November. So let's see. I think I wanted to look at NBA Finals. Boston Celtics yesterday won Game 4. They won it in a Saturn day. The Celtics founding is 6/6/1946. They are Jack of Diamonds, which is also July 4th, which America. And there are 4 hearts and 4 diamonds. So you have a lot of stability here. And sales ability and creativity. And just let's take a look at their spread. They're in their Neptune period until 6/6, which is coming to a close here. The NBA Finals are going to run through that 6/6, so let's actually jump up one ahead. Boston Celtics, NBA Finals will happen in their Mercury period. 9 of Spades would indicate a really quick, sudden like injury, illness, quick disappointment or trouble with work. But they have the 8 of Hearts here, which is success in front of people, in front of groups. Nine of Clubs and King. Well, they have the King of Spades there, so that's going to offset this. 9 of Clubs would be mental frustration. King of Spades is going to basically help you overcome that, though. They can achieve anything by focusing their mind on that goal. King of Diamonds, King of Acquisition, King of Spades here. So those are good cards. You know, 5 in Mercury is like sudden change or travel or change of health, restlessness. So it'll be interesting to see like what how they do. I mean, they have the King of Acquisition here, King of Spades there again as a vertical. Some disappointments, but I mean overall those are pretty good cards. Let's see like weekly. See what the NBA final schedule is. Yeah, they actually, June 6th is the first day, so that's their first day of their, that's their birthday. It's pretty funny, it's their birthday on game 1 of the finals that they're going to be playing in. 7-year period. King of Spades card this year. Starting in 2024, what do we have? They will be... Oh, they already are. They're in a pinnacle for the next... until 2030. So they could be a good team for a while. The 8 of diamonds, when you displace it, is your pinnacle year. It's when you reach your height, when you reach major states of completion. You step into your highest position or you step down. So they have this until 2030. They also have the 9 of diamonds as an environment card that helps you climb the ladder up to great heights, financial success. Go back to their year. Just looking to see if... yeah, they have the party card here. Alright, so that looks pretty good for the Celtics. Mavericks. See, like, right here for the Mavericks. Although the Celtics, like, you wouldn't... There's a couple of good cards they have there. Mavericks are going to be in their Mercury period pretty much the entire NBA Finals. Game 6 is scheduled for June 20th. Game 7 is June 23rd. So if they go to Game 7, they're going to be in Venus with a 7 of spades. That's an illness card. That's an accident card. It's a health issues card. But this is a health issues card too. 6 of spades is very karmic in terms of your health. So although in Mercury it's supposed to just be steady work, we'll see, because 6 of spades could really give you that you reap what you sow mentality. Okay, just looking. So they have a success of the mind card in Mercury, the Mavericks. I mean, they've been successful. They've been in their Mercury period now for like 27 days. 2 of clubs, 2 of diamonds. It'll be really interesting if this goes to Game 7, which would be on 6/23. 4 of hearts, 4 of clubs. Again, like, solid cards, but nothing that points to you like championship. Wow, they have a lot of clubs. Oh, because they're age 44. I want you to take a look at this spread. Look at this spread. 6 of spades, 7 of spades, 8 of spades, 9 of spades, 10, jack. It's their pre-birth year. So it's a special year for, like, kind of finding themselves and stuff. That might be something to explore further. If they make the finals, I'll do a Mavericks Celtics comparison and really dive into it for each game based on the dates of the games. This isn't necessarily like the easiest year. Like, they have a King of Spades and Pluto, which would make it very hard for them to take their power and their responsibility and their success. Because it is in Pluto, it would require a lot of work. 6 of diamonds, karma. Jack of hearts, karma. I mean, I've seen, like, I think when the Bulls in the 90s won, they had some 4 of diamonds. But it was more in the Pluto and the results sections, so tough to tell. Who's the Mavericks' next game? Is it tonight? It is today, so let's see. Weekly spread. Today, the Mavs. 7 of spades. This could be 7 of spades. Could be tough with the 9 of diamonds. Disappointment. King of diamonds. 4 of hearts there. Nothing really telling me. I mean, there's some success with the 10 of hearts in Uranus. The 5 of diamonds in Uranus would give them like a strong influence for change, you know? So like how do you translate that for the game? I'm not entirely sure. It might just make them restless and like overplay a bit. King of Diamonds is good though. Acquiring things. The Minnesota versus Dallas, they're at home. Happiness at home. Satisfaction, contentment at home. The card's okay. The Seven of Spades is an issue, though. I generally don't like it when I see that. That could be like negative thought patterns, bad habits, illness, unexpected trouble with a job. So maybe they lose tonight. Let's see. They are playing Minnesota. Minnesota's in a Saturn day, so that's not much better. 3s and 5s. They have a King of Hearts and a King of Clubs. If I'm looking at 5s and Saturn, so they're playing in Dallas, and they're traveling on a Saturn day, or they're playing on the road. It's going to be difficult for them. The 3s are going to make them super anxious, indecisive. 3 in between two things. The 5 of Clubs, difficulty with change. And the King of Hearts could help offset some of this. Same with the King of Clubs. But 5 of Hearts there again is going to be difficult traveling or traveling because of illness. Not great. So, hey, maybe Dallas wins tonight. Alright, I'm going to stop this stream and I'm going to start another one about the S&P 500 and crude oil, just to look at the market outlook for the week, okay? So I'll be back in